Change is not just an external force blown by the winds of circumstance. It is a beacon within, guiding us through the fog of complacency. Consider the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. The decisions you make, the paths you choose, and the actions you take all sculpt the masterpiece of your life. But where does one begin? How does one navigate the labyrinth of choices to forge a destiny of prosperity, fulfillment, and joy? The journey towards a better life is embarked upon, not by changing the world around us, but by transforming the world within us. It's about personal development, setting sails to catch the winds of change, not waiting for the gales to subside, but learning to navigate through them. It's recognizing that while we cannot control the direction of the wind, we have the power to adjust our sails, to harness the force of the gust and set our course towards our chosen horizon. Let's embark on a voyage of self-discovery, where each step we take is a step towards a life of abundance. Picture yourself a year from now, or even a decade. What stories do you want to tell? What achievements do you wish to recount? These are not mere daydreams, but the seeds of your future waiting to be nurtured. The foundation of a better life lies in the cultivation of the self. Like a gardener tends to their garden, so must we tend to our minds, our bodies, the nutrients we provide, through the books we read, the thoughts we harbor, and the company we keep, will determine the growth of our internal garden. A mind fed with positive thoughts, knowledge, and wisdom blossoms into a reservoir of creativity and solutions. A body nurtured with care, exercise, and nutrition becomes a vessel of vitality and vigor. And a spirit enriched with purpose, gratitude, and generosity flourishes into a beacon of light, guiding others along their journey. Imagine standing not at the crossroads, but on a mountaintop, gazing at the horizon of possibilities. From this vantage point, the paths below converge into a road leading towards the life you've always dreamed of. This vision is not just a mirage, but a destination within your grasp. The strategies for living a better life are not shrouded in mystery, but resonate in the clarity of action, the courage of conviction, and the commitment to continual growth. It begins with a question, a simple yet profound inquiry. Why not now? In this moment of reflection, let us not ponder the magnitude of the challenge, but the magnitude of our potential. For within each of us lies an untapped reservoir of strength, wisdom, and ability waiting to be unleashed. The journey towards a better life is not a sprint, but a marathon, a series of steps, each one taken with purpose, passion, and persistence. As we embark on this journey together, let us forge a pact, a commitment to not merely exist, but to live. Not just to survive, but to thrive. Not only to dream, but to achieve. This is the essence of living a better life. A life marked by growth, by giving, and by gratitude. So, as we stand at the threshold of possibility, let us take that first step. Let us embrace change, cultivate our gardens, and set our sails. For the strategies for living a better life are etched not in the stars, but in the choices we make, the actions we take, and the lives we touch. Continuing from where we embarked on our journey, let's delve deeper, navigating through the layers that make us who we are. Picture yourself as a vast, unexplored continent, brimming with potential, riches, mysteries, and adventures yet to be discovered. The journey to understanding yourself is the most exhilarating exploration any person can undertake, yet it is often overlooked in the hustle of everyday life. Why is it that we spend years in education, learning about the world around us, yet dedicate so little time to understanding the world within us? It is a curious thing, isn't it? The essence of our happiness, our success, our relationships, and indeed, the very quality of our life is rooted in how well we know and manage ourselves. Understanding yourself is akin to mapping your inner landscape. It involves discovering your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, embracing your passions, and recognizing your fears. It's about listening to the inner voice that whispers your true desires, understanding the echoes of your dreams, and facing the shadows of your doubt. Consider this: how often do we ask ourselves, what truly makes me happy? Or what am I passionate about? These questions seem simple, yet they are gateways to profound discoveries. The answers lay the foundation for a life that resonates with purpose and fulfillment. Yet so many wander through life disconnected from their true selves, pursuing paths that lead to dissatisfaction and disillusionment. Why then do we shy away from this exploration? Is it fear? Is it the uncertainty of what we might find? Or is it simply that we've never been taught the importance of this journey? Whatever the reason, the quest for self-understanding is essential for living a better life. To know yourself is to understand your motivations, your behavior patterns, and the intricate mosaic of your personality. It means to recognize when you're at your best and understand why sometimes you're at your worst. It's about understanding your values, those non-negotiable principles that guide your decisions and actions. This journey of self-discovery is not a solitary pursuit. It involves the people around you, those mirrors reflecting aspects of yourself you might not see. Feedback, both positive and negative, is a gift, offering insights into areas of growth and development. Imagine the power of aligning your actions with your core values, of making decisions that resonate with your deepest desires. This alignment is the key to a life of harmony, satisfaction, and success. It transforms obstacles into opportunities, challenges into lessons, and dreams into realities. But how do we embark on this journey? It begins with curiosity, a willingness to ask questions, and the courage to seek the answers. It involves creating moments of solitude in our busy lives, spaces where we can connect with our inner selves, free from the distractions of the external world. It's about journaling, reflecting on our experiences, our feelings, and our responses to the world around us. Understanding yourself is also about experimenting, trying new things, and stepping out of your comfort zone. It's through these experiences that we learn about our limits, our fears, and our capabilities. We discover our passions by pursuing interests, by daring to dream, and by allowing ourselves to fail and learn. This journey is ongoing, a continuous process of growth and learning. As we change, as we grow, our understanding of ourselves deepens, our dreams evolve, and our lives transform. So, let us not be strangers to ourselves. Let's embark on the greatest adventure of all, the exploration of our inner worlds. For in understanding ourselves, we unlock the potential for a life that is not only successful, but profoundly fulfilling. As we continue on our journey towards living a better life, remember, the path to understanding yourself is paved with questions, curiosity, and courage. It's a journey that leads to self-acceptance, empowerment, and ultimately to the freedom to be your authentic self. Let's embrace this adventure with open hearts and minds, for it is in understanding ourselves that we lay the foundation for a life of purpose, joy, and unparalleled fulfillment. With the tapestry of understanding ourselves now vividly laid out, let's weave the next essential thread into our journey, the art of setting clear goals. Imagine standing in a field surrounded by fog, so thick you can barely see your hand in front of your face. This fog represents life without goals, aimless, uncertain, and directionless. Now envision the sun rising, its rays piercing through the fog, illuminating your path forward. This is the power of setting clear goals. Why is it that setting goals transforms the intangible into reality? It's because goals act as beacons of light guiding us through the darkest nights. They provide direction, motivation, and a measure of progress. But the question that beckons us forward is not just about setting goals. It's about setting the right goals. How do we determine which goals will lead us towards the fulfillment and satisfaction we yearn for? The process of setting goals is akin to drawing a map of your future. Just as a map guides you to your destination, your goals guide your actions and decisions towards achieving your dreams. Yet so many wander through life with a vague notion of where they want to go without ever defining their destination. They let life happen to them rather than follow. The foundation of effective goal setting is clarity. Clarity transforms wishes into intentions and intentions into results. Think about the last time you set a goal that truly mattered to you. How did you feel? Focused, energized, perhaps even inspired? This is because clarity of purpose simplifies decision-making, aligns your focus, and mobilizes your energy towards targeted action. So, how do we achieve clarity in our goals? It begins with reflection, understanding what truly matters to us, what ignites our passion, and what aligns with our values. It's about asking ourselves, what do I want my life to stand for? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions cut through the noise and distractions, allowing us to identify goals that resonate with our deepest selves. Once we have clarity, the next step is specificity. Goals cannot be vague aspirations. They must be as specific as possible. Instead of saying, I want to be healthy, define what health means to you. Does it mean running a marathon? Lowering your cholesterol, or perhaps practicing mindfulness to reduce stress? Specificity is the compass that guides our daily actions, turning the abstract into the attainable. But setting goals is not just about personal achievements. It's about creating a life that contributes to others, that enriches the world around us. Think about the goals that have the power to not only transform your life, but also touch the lives of others. Whether it's through your career, your community involvement, or your relationships, your goals should reflect a balance between personal growth and contribution to the greater good. Let us also embrace the principle of setting goals that stretch us, that push us beyond our comfort zones. Comfort, while cozy, is the enemy of growth. Goals should challenge us, stir our spirits, and ignite our imaginations. They should be big enough to inspire us, yet realistic enough that with effort, they can be achieved. Remember, the act of setting goals is just the beginning. The magic lies in the journey towards achieving them. This journey is marked by persistence, resilience, and the willingness to adapt and learn. There will be setbacks and detours, but these are not signs of failure. They are opportunities for growth and learning. As we continue to weave the narrative of our lives, let this chapter on setting clear goals remind us that our dreams are not just fleeting wishes. They are potential realities waiting to be brought to life through our actions and commitment. So let us move forward with intention, with our goals as our guiding stars. Let us chart our course with confidence, knowing that every step we take is a step closer to the life we envision. And let us remember that the journey towards achieving our goals is as important as the goals themselves, for it is in this journey that we discover our strength, our resilience, and our true potential. As we navigate the voyage of setting clear goals, there's a beacon of light that promises to guide us through even the murkiest waters of our journey. This guiding light, my friends, is the development of positive habits. Imagine for a moment the daily rituals and routines we partake in without a second thought. These are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. But the question that stands before us, as vast as the ocean blue, is how do we ensure these habits lead us toward the shores of success and fulfillment? Habits, in their essence, are the invisible architecture of daily life, constituting nearly half of our behavior. It's a profound realization to acknowledge that what we repeatedly do not only shapes our days, but indeed sculpts our lives. Yet, here lies an empowering truth. If we can master the art of habit formation, we become the artists of our destiny. The transformation from old to new, from negative to positive habits, isn't a journey of giant leaps, but a series of small, intentional steps. It begins with a decision, a declaration of our desire to steer our ship towards a brighter horizon. But how often do we set sail only to find ourselves adrift, caught in the currents of old ways? The key, my fellow navigators, is not just in setting the course, but in understanding the winds that drive our sails, our motivations. Consider this: why do we gravitate towards habits that serve us little? Is it comfort, fear, or perhaps the familiarity of the known? To embark on the journey of change, we must first illuminate the recesses of our motivations, for it is here that the anchor of transformation finds its hold. The habits that we wish to cultivate must resonate with our deepest desires and aspirations. They must be aligned with the goals we set, acting as the stepping stones toward achieving them. But awareness alone does not chart the course. Action is the wind that propels our sails. The formation of positive habits is an exercise in repetition and consistency. It is not the intensity, but the frequency of our actions that forges the chains of habit. Imagine planting a garden where each habit is a seed. To nurture growth, we must tend to it daily, provide it with the necessary conditions, and be patient, for the fruits of our labor do not sprout overnight. The beauty of habit formation lies in its simplicity. Start small, so small that the task is almost too easy not to do. Do you wish to cultivate the habit of reading? Begin with a page a night. Is it fitness you seek? Start with a walk around the block. The magic lies not in the magnitude of the act, but in the act itself. For every small step taken is a victory, a reaffirmation of our commitment to change. And what are the days when the seas are rough and the wind falters? It is here that the power of resilience shines brightest. The path to developing positive habits is not linear. It is fraught with setbacks and challenges. Yet it is in the face of adversity that our resolve is tested and our character forged. Embrace these moments not as failures, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. As we journey forth, let us also recognize the power of our environment in shaping our habits. Surround yourself with the currents that propel you forward, with people who uplift you, and spaces that inspire your growth. For we are, in part, the product of the environment we inhabit. In closing, let us hold fast to the knowledge that developing positive habits is one of the most profound investments we can make in ourselves. It is the quiet revolution that promises to transform our lives in ways we can scarcely imagine. So, let us step forward with courage, with purpose, and with the unwavering belief that through the development of positive habits, we become the architects of our destiny, capable of crafting a life of meaning, fulfillment, and joy. What if I told you that the key to unlocking your fullest potential, to achieving heights you've never imagined, lies within a concept as simple and as profound as embracing lifelong learning? Imagine for a moment standing at the threshold of your future, a future where every day holds the promise of new knowledge, new skills, and unlimited possibilities. This is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality that begins with a choice. A choice to remain curious, to forever be a student of life. The journey of lifelong learning is not just about acquiring information. It's about transforming ourselves. It's about how we evolve with every piece of knowledge we absorb, with every new skill we master. Consider the vast expanse of human knowledge that exists in the world. It's like an endless ocean. Each day we have the opportunity to dip our toes into these waters, to learn something new, to allow the waves of knowledge to carry us to undiscovered shores of our potential. Now, let's pause and reflect on the power of personal development. The most successful individuals among us are not those who have simply reached a set point of achievement or accumulated accolades. No, they are those who have embraced the idea that who they are today is not who they have to be tomorrow. They understand that the pursuit of knowledge, the commitment to learning, is what fuels their journey toward greatness. It's what allows them to adapt, to grow, and to overcome the challenges that life invariably throws their way. But how does one truly embrace lifelong learning? It starts with a mindset that views every experience, every challenge, every moment as an opportunity to learn something new. It requires a willingness to step out of our comfort zones, to question, to explore, and to engage with the world around us in a way that is open, curious, and hungry for growth. This journey also demands discipline, the discipline to set goals. Not just any goals, but those that stretch us, that push us to reach beyond our current capabilities. These goals act as lighthouses, guiding us through the fog of daily life, keeping us focused on the path of continuous improvement and learning. And as we achieve these goals, as we tick them off our list, we don't just move on to the next. We take a moment to reflect on the journey, to understand what we've gained, not just in terms of knowledge, but in terms of who we've become in the process. Financial independence, a goal many of us strive for, also intricately linked to lifelong learning. Think about it. In our rapidly changing world, the skills that are in demand today may very well be obsolete tomorrow. To navigate this ever-evolving landscape, to secure our financial future, we must constantly learn, adapt, and evolve. We must be willing to invest in ourselves, in our education, in our personal development, just as we would invest in the stock market or in real estate. Because ultimately, the greatest asset we have is ourselves. And the returns on investing in our growth and learning are limitless. And so, as we embark on this journey of lifelong learning, let us do so with enthusiasm and with a sense of purpose. Let us be generous with our knowledge, sharing what we learn with those around us, for the true measure of our success is not just in what we achieve for ourselves, but in how we uplift others along the way. Imagine, just for a moment, what life would be like if we mastered the art of building strong relationships. Picture yourself surrounded by friends, family, and colleagues, all connected by a deep, unbreakable bond of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. What could we achieve? How much more fulfilling would our lives be? This is not just a pleasant daydream, but a reality within our grasp, starting with a simple decision to invest in the people around us. Now consider this: every significant achievement in history, every monumental leap forward, was not the work of a lone genius, but the culmination of relationships. People connecting, sharing ideas, challenging each other, and pushing forward together. The strength of our relationships is the foundation upon which we build our successes, both personally and professionally. But how do we forge these strong connections? It begins with communication, the cornerstone of any relationship. Effective communication is not just about talking, but listening, truly listening, not just to the words being said, but to the feelings, the hopes, and the fears behind them. It's about understanding that every person we meet carries a world within them, a unique perspective that can enrich our lives in ways we never anticipated. Yet communication is just the starting point. Building strong relationships requires more than just exchanging words. It demands empathy. Empathy, the ability to put ourselves in another's shoes, to feel what they feel, see what they see, is what transforms a mere acquaintance into a friend, a colleague into a collaborator. It's empathy that allows us to offer support when it's needed, to extend a hand in times of struggle, and to celebrate together in times of joy. In this journey of building relationships, let us not forget the importance of trust. Trust is the glue that holds relationships together, a fragile yet powerful force. It is earned through actions, not words, through consistency, reliability, and integrity. Trust enables us to share our thoughts, our vulnerabilities, without fear of judgment, creating a safe space where relationships can flourish. But building strong relationships is not just about how we connect with others. It's also about how we connect with ourselves. Self-awareness, understanding our own strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears is crucial. It allows us to bring our authentic selves to our interactions, fostering genuine connections. When we know ourselves, we can share ourselves, contributing to the growth of our relationships in meaningful ways. As we navigate the complexities of human connections, let's embrace the power of giving. The act of giving, without the expectation of anything in return, is a testament to the strength of our character and the depth of our relationship. Whether it's our time, our knowledge, or a simple act of kindness, giving enriches the lives of those around us, and in doing so, enriches our own. In the grand tapestry of life, our relationships are the threads that hold us together, creating a pattern more beautiful than any one of us could weave alone. So let us ask ourselves, why not make the effort to strengthen these bonds? Why not invest in the people around us, nurturing these connections that have the power to transform our lives? And why not start today? The path to building strong relationships is a journey, not a destination. It's a journey filled with learning, growth, and most importantly, by committing to this path, we open our hearts to the richness of human connection, to the joy and fulfillment that comes from being part of something greater than ourselves. Have you ever paused in a quiet moment of reflection and pondered the profound power of financial wisdom? It's a concept so potent, yet so simple, that it can illuminate the path to a future brimming with possibilities, a future where financial freedom is not just a wish, but a tangible reality. Imagine, if you will, a life where your financial decisions today blossom into the security and prosperity of tomorrow. The essence of true financial wisdom lies not in the accumulation of wealth for its own sake, but in understanding the profound impact that wise financial decisions can have on every facet of our lives. It's about realizing that each choice we make, from the smallest to the most significant, shapes our journey towards financial independence. This journey, however, doesn't begin on the pages of stock market reports or the corridors of financial institutions. It begins within us, with a decision to embrace a philosophy that values growth, learning, and discipline. Consider for a moment the simple yet profound act of deciding what to do with $1. The world often tempts us to spend freely, to live for the moment without thought for the future. But imagine the transformative power of choosing to invest that dollar, to let it grow and multiply. It's a choice that symbolizes a commitment to our future selves, a declaration that we are not merely spenders of money, but investors in our futures. But how do we navigate this path of financial wisdom? It begins with a commitment to educate ourselves, to seek out knowledge not just in the world of finance, but in all areas that enrich our lives. It's about setting goals that challenge us, that push us to learn, to grow, and to exceed our own expectations. These goals become the milestones on our journey, reminders of where we've been and signposts guiding us to where we want to go. And let's not forget the power of generosity. True financial wisdom understands that wealth is not just for hoarding, but for sharing. It's in giving that we find the true value of what we've earned and the joy of making a difference in the lives of others. This generosity, rooted in a deep sense of gratitude for what we have, enriches our souls and gives profound meaning to our financial achievements. As we embark on this journey of financial wisdom, let us do so with courage and determination. Let us be disciplined in our endeavors, generous in our successes, and always committed to learning and growing. For it's in this commitment that we find the keys to unlocking a future of financial freedom, a future where our financial decisions are a reflection of our deepest values and aspirations. Why wait for a tomorrow filled with uncertainties? The time to embark on this journey is now. Today is the perfect day to start writing the chapters of your financial story, a story of wisdom, growth, and generosity. It's within your grasp to create a future where financial freedom is not just a dream, but a reality. A future where you are the master of your financial destiny. In the tapestry of life, every thread we weave, be it through the pursuit of knowledge, the deepening of relationships, or the wise stewardship of our finances, contributes to the masterpiece that is our existence. It is in these moments of decision, these choices to grow, connect, and invest wisely, that we truly define the contours of our future. Let us then, as architects of our own destinies, embrace the journey ahead with open hearts and minds. Let us see every challenge as an opportunity, every setback as a lesson, and every victory as a stepping stone toward greater achievements. Remember, the future is not something we enter. The future is something we create with every decision, every day. As we stand on the brink of endless possibilities, let us choose to live with intention, to invest in the richness of our relationships, to cherish the wealth of knowledge at our fingertips, and to navigate our financial paths with wisdom and generosity. For it is in these choices that we find the essence of true success, happiness, and fulfillment. So, let us step forward into the unknown, not with trepidation, but with the certainty that comes from knowing we are on a path of our own making, a path lit by the lessons we have learned and the dreams we dare to dream. This is the promise of a life well lived, and it is a promise within the reach of each and every one of us. Let us grasp it together and make the most of this incredible journey called life.